in. I want this jersey to decorate my place, Coach. Well, gosh darn it! Holmes is my first jersey. You gotta act like it. I believe I am, Coach. Me too, Coach. I want this to decorate my place. Same for me, Coach. Likewise, Coach. Me too. Hi, Arrowhead Guys. We've all got some old jerseys laying around, and we'd like to do something with those jerseys. What I've always wanted to do was get some of the jersey display cases and hang them around my man cave. But as you can see, I have quite the selection, and with display cases running in the $80 range, it's not a cheap option if you're going to be doing several jerseys. If I had one that was autographed, I would definitely be putting it in a display case. These old screen print jerseys, I'm not quite as particular about. I typically only wear active player jerseys. Once a player retires, he's got released, I generally look to find a different jersey, which is kind of how I ended up with some of these oddballs that I do have in here. So the other day I finally had an idea for a solution to get some of these jerseys up on the wall in the man cave without breaking the bank. And it's a pretty cool idea. What we came up with is, rather than an $80 display case, we're going to take this $7 painting canvas and we're going to turn it into a piece of wall art. First thing we're going to do is take this seam ripper my wife gave me out of her sewing kit, and we're going to remove the nameplate. So basically what we do is we just stick this prong in each one of the hoops of the thread, and we push it through and it cuts the thread. If you don't have one of these handy dandy devices, you can always use an X-Acto knife, a small pair of cuticle scissors, or anything of the like. Alright, there we go. Put that thing on there. I think it makes it look just a little bit cooler. So I wear an extra large jersey. So for me, a 20 by 24 canvas gives me about 2 inches of overlap on the sides to the seam. And that's important because we're going to wrap the jersey around the canvas and staple it to the back. What you want to do is take your jersey, lay it out, and measure the width of the jersey. You're going to want a frame that's about 4 inches narrower than that. The height shouldn't be a problem because these things are generally pretty long. Proportionally, I don't think there's going to be any issue with length, but just double check that you know how long your jersey is. Make sure that your canvas is 3 to 4 inches shorter than that. Now comes the hard part. We're going to cut this jersey up. So in order for our frame to sit flat against the wall, we can't just merely wrap the jersey around it and temporarily attach it. Yes, you're going to cut up one of your old expensive jerseys to do this. Basically what you want to do is cut around the seams, cut up the side of the jersey, then you're going to want to cut around the back of the sleeve. And when you get to the top, cut up towards the collar. When you get to the collar, you're going to want to follow the seam all the way at the top around the back. And again across the other shoulder and down the back seam of the sleeve. There we have our back panel. We're going to lay our canvas down, and we're going to take our jersey and just lay it over the top. And we'll check both for being even as well as being square. I'm pretty happy with where I got it. I'm going to use some double-sided tape to temporarily hold the jersey to the canvas to allow me to flip it over to attach it. You want to make sure you pull the jersey a little tight to get the wrinkles out. Do a quick spot check where you think you should be. before you stick it down for good. Here comes the test. Looks pretty good. Just pull the material tight, stretch it over the back of the frame of the canvas, staple it in place. There you got it. Now we'll just trim around the inside of this, take off the excess material. We'll be on to the next phase. There you have it, folks. What you're going to need is some iron-on hem tape. Basically, we'll take this, cut a few strips off, lay between the jersey and the patch, take the trusty iron, voila. I got the iron set all the way hot to make sure that these patches get nice and stuck on. A little compression. Wait for it. Wait for it. I think that's good. There we have it. $7 Mancave Art. Go hang it up. Hi Arrowhead guys, welcome to my man cave. Now let's add the newest addition. Looks good to me.